Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. Good morning, good afternoon. Okay, there with the notification. Hi, Tracy. Can you hear me? Hi, Elaine. Okay, so Debbie says you guys can hear me. Tracy did too. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to try to lower the camera just a smidge. Hopefully that's okay. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you may be. This is my third time being live this week, just like last week. I had my team meeting last night, and now today I'm stamping with you guys. And then as soon as I'm done stamping, I am going back to work on the bingo packets. Lots of cutting. Okay, so I'm just giving everybody a few more seconds to get in here. Good morning, good day. Okay, so we are using this beautiful suite of products. It's not really a suite, it's just a combo. This is in our celebration brochure, and on page 12 and 13 is this beautiful stamp set and designer series paper. So you can get this free with a $100 order. And this paper, I wish we had this paper in our catalog like year round, because all of it is like Angie colors. I love it, love it, love it. I love subtle colors, and these are mainly subtle. I think the Granny Apple Green is in the Brights collection, but anyway, so we're using the Friendly Hello stamp set and the paper for today. And a couple housekeeping notes really quick. The deadline to get the Awesome Otters card class is tomorrow, so that's Thursday. You have 3 ways to get it. The bingo host code ends tonight at midnight, and then we still have our regular host code that's staying until the 15th. So that's all my housekeeping notes. And now let's make this card. We're using Pool Party for the base of the card, and that measures 8.5 by 5.5. A scrap of Granny Apple Green. We have basic white, 5 1/4 by 4, and 5 by 3 3/4. Then we have a Pool Party layer that was cut out with the Hippo and Friends dies, and then we have a circle that is approximately 2 11/16. Yes, I have a little drawing today. I'll share that in a minute. And then we have 4 pieces of that paper. So, well, actually I have 6, because we're going to decide which one we want to use. So the paper comes in 12 by 12, but you can make a really cute card with just little bits and pieces of that pack of paper, so that you can make it go a long ways. Which I'll explain more in just a few minutes too. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp. And I think I actually need one more piece of basic white. I do, for the greeting. So there's that. Okay, so we're going to stamp the greeting, and we're going to stamp the images, or the bird and the flower. And like I said, Friendly Hello is the stamp set. This is a photopolymer stamp set, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Mat. And I'm using Memento ink. Oh, Debbie, I should reach out to Angie and find out when she wants to do it. She's so funny. She's way funnier than I am. Okay, so now we're going to stamp this image on the circle. Okay. Let's see, where am I putting this? And then let's stamp the greeting. So I'm going to slide that over. So I made this card last night for my downline on our team meeting. Okay, pretty good. Stephanie, you get to see it 2 times. Okay, so I'm going to use my retired teeny tiny trimmer. I always say this. There is a similar version on Amazon. If you want the link, I'm happy to give it to you. I have run into some issues answering questions. So if you have asked me a question on a live video and I didn't answer you, please send me an email, because yeah, I got blocked the other day for some reason. Am I angle cutting this? I am, yes. Okay, so we're done with the greeting. Now we're going to color our image. I'm using Crumb Cake, Pool Party, and Granny Apple Green, and a little Wink of Stella. Oh, Jean said she would love to see my collection of Willow Tree. You're not going to believe this, Jean. My collection is still in storage. So I've not decorated hardly at all in our new house, even though it's been over a year, because we moved smack dab in the middle of COVID. And my friend Tracy usually helps me. It's kind of a joint effort. And yeah, so I don't even have a single willow tree out yet. I have very, very, very little decoration. I don't have a single thing on the walls yet. David keeps reminding me, he's like, are you ever going to put anything on the wall? And I'm like, yes, but you have to first put your furniture in the position in which you want it first, and then you do pictures. So, you know, furniture has been delayed, and there's such low inventory. I've gone shopping for a guest bedroom furniture multiple times, and I'm having such a hard time finding what I like in stock. And I should just go ahead and order it and wait the 6 months, but I don't want to. I want to walk into a store and be able to take it home. Okay, this is the Granny Apple Green. Yeah, I have a whole collection of Willow Tree. A beautiful collection of them, in fact. I love them. They make me happy. I have some really special pieces that friends have given me too. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for coloring. Yes, I intentionally left white spaces on the flower because flowers kind of have that. They're not perfect. We'll use the Wink of Stella in a couple minutes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and score our card base. Yes, I would be happy to share the picture when I get them out. That reminds me, I really need to get some stuff out of storage. Brooke showed some pictures of Elvis yesterday on his hatch day. And when she showed the pictures, our old house was in there. I was like, oh, I miss my house. I miss all my decorations. It was so pretty. My house here is so sterile right now because, like I said, I don't have any decorations hardly up. This is going to go on the inside. So that picture yesterday made me want to run to storage and get some of my stuff, like my bird cages and bird houses and my willow trees. See, it only took one question and I've completely gone from stamping to house stuff. So for those of you that were praying about Daddy, his surgery went great yesterday. He is, of course, still in the hospital, but it went well. So I just tried to call him a little bit ago to check on him, but he didn't answer. He's probably, hopefully he's sleeping. Okay, so now let's take the Granny Apple Green. We're using the Bow Punch. And we're using that one. We'll save this one for a future project. We're going to pop this up on top of that piece with our dimensionals. What Deborah said, why don't I take some time off and do your home? You know what? What is the real answer to that question? I should. I will. Maybe this summer. Like right now at Celebration, it's like such a, I don't know, there's always something going on. Like as soon as I'm done cutting bingo, my paper's supposed to arrive today. So then I'm going straight from cutting for the bingo event to cutting paper shares. Okay, so I have 6 squares here. Actually, that looks like only 5. I'm missing one. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. Let's see. I have all my paper behind me. Oh, here it is. There we go. But I was trying to figure out if I liked this one best. Oh, well, let's do it that way because my other card that I'm going to show you has it going vertically. So we'll figure out which way we want it once I get this added. So you have seen this card before, like just a few days ago, but I have kind of a neat explanation about it. I never get these rectangles straight. And sometimes I call them squares, but I know they're rectangles. I was watching a video that I had done a few years ago, and I called a number a letter, and nobody flamed me. I looked at the comments, I'm like, oh gosh, nobody caught me, or nobody said anything. Let's see. No matter which way I do it, that little bird's gonna be upside down. That's okay. He's gonna get covered up with the other layer, so it doesn't matter. Okay, this is gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna hold that for a second. David cut all the Designer Series paper and he did all the swag bags. Yeah, so he has been helping. He doesn't help me cut the cardstock because we have to be way more careful with the cardstock. You can't cut as many sheets. It can shift in my paper cutter if I'm not careful. He does some of the die cutting too. It's pretty funny. I usually take a picture of him doing the die cutting because he concentrates so hard when he's doing it. I laugh at him because it's like, it's just die cutting. Okay, so we're gonna place the leaf there and then the greeting on top. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of liquid glue. He's really busy with work right now, so he's kind of stressed out to do today. It's kind of like, okay, wait, it's not fair. I get to be stressed out this week. It always works out that way, though, when you both work out of the home. Okay, I'm gonna get a dimensional. Where'd I put them? I never thought I'd see the day that we would both be working out of the home 24/7. Okay, so that's gonna go there. And I'll probably put another dimensional under there because it looks like it's trying to pop up. Now we're gonna add some linen thread, some Wink of Stella, and some basic pearls. I gotta grab something real quick. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now, on the other card I made, I put the Wink of Stella on the flowers. This time I'm just gonna put it on the bird. I'm gonna take 2 pieces of the, hey Jean, you were talking about Angie and I going live at the same time. Could you imagine how much laughing we're gonna do between the 2 of us and our lane swerves? Okay, so I'm gonna tie a bow. If I had shown my face the other day, y'all would have passed out. Not only did I have a messy bun, but it was on the side of my head. It had shifted during the day. I looked like a hot mess. My husband said I looked like I was homeless. I was like, sorry, I'm working, dude. Okay. I love linen thread. I hope it never leaves our catalog. Okay, so that's going to go there. You can make the bow bigger or smaller, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to add it with a mini glue dot. I was going to say, where's my take your pick tool? And now for our embellishment. So I'm actually going to add several of these because we have so many of them. I can't see them, but they're here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to actually use, I'm going to see if I like the medium size today. I've been using the small. I'm going to use the small in the middle of the flower. Come here. There we go. And let's add one. We'll add another big one over here. Okay. Uh-oh, which one came off? Is that just an extra? Oh, we have 5. Don't know where that one came from. Let's pick him up. I don't like wasting them. Come on. He stuck to my finger. Okay. Now, so here's the card. Don't you like it? Isn't it so pretty? I love it. Here's the one I made last night for my downline. So the only difference is I popped up this this layer. I like it better popped up. Now let me show you another version of this card using retired paper and retired ribbon. So I have an abundance of this penguin paper, and I have packaged it up along with some ribbon, and just I'm going to be including these in some people's packages. So there's 6 squares in here, and you just have to cut them down to measure. What did I say that was? 1 3/4 by 2 3/8. So you can make a card with 4 of them, and then you can make tags with the other 2 of them. Yeah. So this is what I drew up this morning. It's quick and dirty. It's not how it's going to look, but this is the sketch for this card. So let me show you a couple other images that you could use. Um, let's see. Do I have them? Oh, here they are. So here's one that I did last night. Once again, like I told my downline, I can't remember the name of that stamp set, but it's in the mini catalog. And I didn't finish coloring her because I couldn't figure out the colors. But that's an option. And if you like the monkeys, you could use the monkeys as well. So any color combination, even this one, you could use the monkeys and use the little leaf. Yeah. Okay, so what questions do you guys have for me? Yeah, so this card is what we made last week for my otters class. But then when I've been trying to share my excessive inventory of this paper, so I've been doing my Chicks Paper Ink welcome packets with the paper, and then I've been making little note cards, and then I thought, well, I could also send these little pieces to my customers when I send them a package. So I can also just mail this with a 58-cent stamp. Yeah. Anyway, so this was the original, but then doesn't this just showcase the beautiful Friendly Hello product suite or collection or bundle or whatever it's called? What is it called? Where'd I put it? On page 12. Yeah. Thanks, Debbie. So Debbie said that the stamp set, this stamp set is called In the Moment. Of course I chose that one because of the little dog. Okay, so I'm gonna spend the next couple minutes answering questions. So Donna wanted to know, how did I get my linen thread to stand on my chick stand? I just have like a needle or a pretend needle that sets in here, or you can use our old paper piercer, fits perfectly in here, and you can use it as a spool. Yeah, see, the chick stand has lots of uses. And this is really, I really do use it like this. Like, it's not a sales pitch, it's a beautiful way to keep it. Okay, so I'm going to answer more questions. So Stephanie says she likes the image popped up better too. Me too. I'm not even sure why I didn't pop it up last night. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this paper will not carry over, but I have plenty of it for me and enough to share too. Yeah, they never really put these exclusive items in the annual catalog. I wish they would. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Okay, I think I've scrolled all the way back on Facebook. So now I'm going to go over to YouTube and look at y'all's comments real quick. Let's see. Live chat. I'm learning this. Oh no. He tested positive. Grr. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. Hopefully he's okay. So Cheryl said it took 2 years until she put pictures on the wall. Thank you, Cheryl, for saying that. That makes me feel so much better because yes, I had lived in that other house for 20 years. And this house, it was not easy moving and making decisions in the middle of COVID. It just was not easy. And so I've felt really out of place here. But I'm so happy I'm not the only one. And it may actually take me 2 years to get something on the walls. So Tammy asked, how do I store my 6x6 paper? Let's see. I think I have it right here. No, that's my, I'll tell you, it's across the room, but I store it just like, well, let me grab my dies because they're right here. And they're pretty organized. So I keep my 6x6 paper in a container exactly like this. And they are labeled brights, subtles, neutrals, regals, and then any of the other paper. So yeah, I have it just same container, and it makes it so much easier. And I even keep my retired paper in the same container in a different one, in a second one. What do I do with the extra stamp sets? I think I'm gonna do some kind of giveaway with them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do like an exclusive class or something. Yeah, I am, because I've got like 12 of them now. So I'm gonna do an exclusive class, and so include, this may even be one of the cards that we make, because the idea, of course, is to share them, right? So Lynn says she loves those containers. She also has them in her kitchen cabinets. That's a good idea. What do you put in them though? Yeah. Okay, I don't see any other questions. Which containers are you using on Amazon? Well, I will show you. I also have the link to them, but hold on. This is can I show the label? Here's the label. So it's 8x8x6. But I'll give you the link to it when I sign off. Yeah, I design, and yeah, I showed my downline the new stuff that's going to be available in February last night, along with the People Blends. Oh, she has them in her fridge for condiments. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's see. What type of container is that? With it is yeah, so it's I design. Let me see. I can probably pull, you know what? The reason I leave this sticker on here is so that when people ask me what it is, I can tell them, but let me pull it off and then I'll just hold the sticker up. But it's perfect because it holds all my dies, and it holds all my 6x6 paper. So it's 8x8x6. So it's the perfect size. Yeah, I have like 10 of them in here. Okay, any other questions? Yeah, and I'll make sure I put a link in the description to it on Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna sign off now. This card will not make it to my blog probably for a few days because I have got to get the bingo packets in the mail and I'm still cutting. Peggy said, can you show us the all together? Sure, I'd be happy to. It doesn't start till February 1st unless you're a demonstrator. So here's the flyer. I'm pretty sure I can share that with you now. Here's the sample of all the People Blends. This is the stamp set. Don't you just love it? I love it. I love it. And then we have the dies, which is here. We have paper, and then we have all of these blends. So these are the, as my downline Lisa called them, they're people blends. So they're for coloring people, but you can color other things too. Doesn't have to be like, you can color monkeys and animals, and yeah. And then we have some 6x6 paper called All Together. So this is all going to be available in February. love the black and white, right? So Karen asked, do you have those card designs, the one in the black and white, anywhere on your site? Do you mean this new one that I just typed up this morning? I don't. I don't know if you guys remember way back, I was doing paper and ink sketches with my downline, and you guys only saw 1 through 24. I already have 25 through 48 that's never been seen that I need to do. And then I typed this one up this morning because I'm like, okay, I already have 48 already ready. So we'll make this paper and ink sketch number 49. But only 1 through 24 is on my blog because I'm in the process of redoing all of them. Yeah, so you can see 1 through 24. I'm working on it. Yeah, so if you sign up to be a demonstrator, you can actually get these now. Okay, any questions about this stuff? Let's see. Okay, I think that's it, right? No more questions? You're very welcome. So yeah, these are the new blends, and they don't have names. Well, they kind of do. There's light, medium, medium light, medium deep, and deep. And then here's all of them. So they come in a 2-pack. So we have a chart. I just need to print the chart off of the Stampin' Up! Website and then update it. Yeah. Hi there. Are the People blends going to be sold individually? They're going to be in a 2-pack. So, for example, these two are together, these two are together, these are together, these, and then these. So remember the days of creamy caramel, one of the colors we used to have, but we don't anymore? This color really reminds me of creamy caramel. This one right here looks like early espresso, and this one actually looks like chocolate chip. So I'm really excited about these because I think they're filling some gaps. Yeah. And like Lisa said, they're People blends. Okay, any more questions before I sign off? Yeah, they're listed as a number, which is, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll be live again next Monday evening at 6 p.m., our new time. And thank you guys so much for being here. See you later.